Have you ever wondered what makes a headshot truly stand out? Why do certain headshots work and others don't? And how can we learn to recognize a powerful headshot? We all know headshots are very important, but sometimes we forget just how key they are in getting us through the door. Your headshot is your first impression, your calling card, and truly the key to getting into the room with a casting director. Yes, of course, your acting too is important, and your showreel is very, very important, and we'll discuss that in another video. But if your headshot doesn't catch the casting director's attention, your showreel will likely never be opened. Standards around headshots keep changing and they vary in different countries, but one thing does not change. They need to convince casting directors to get you into the room or to request a self-tape from you. Today we're going to dive into what makes a great acting headshot, and then I'll give you an idea of what you can expect to pay for professional headshots, whether you're in the UK or in the US. A sea of headshots, what you may not know about the casting process. When a casting director opens the folder with all the applications they have received for a certain role, they actually find themselves in front of a page filled with stamp-sized headshots, like literally thumbnails from hundreds of actors. Each page will display about 40 to 50 thumbnails, and I'm not joking here. Casting directors do receive hundreds of submissions per role. The first selection round is based on headshots. It is that headshot that appears in the sea of other headshots that guarantees or eliminates your chances of a click on your profile and hopefully on your showreel. So what are the elements of a compelling headshot? I will start by highlighting what I think is an absolute must, and then I'll cover some more obvious or maybe not so obvious aspects. Make choices and present your casting type. Your headshots need to reflect your casting types. Not in a heavy way. I'm not suggesting here to do anything crazy by way of costume or makeup to suggest that you could be good for a period film. However, you need to be aware of your casting type and bring an intention, a point of view during the shoot. That can suggest the types of characters you want to be cast for. This will also give your headshots more focus and clarity of presentation, whilst maintaining an authentic, not over-the-top look. Work with your point of view and your intentions. Prepare 3 or 4 different characters in your head and suggest those directions during the shoot. This will also help you to be fully present in front of the camera instead of feeling like unsure or hesitant. You can help yourself with different tops as well, for instance, to convey a stronger, colder character or a warmer, softer look. Keep it simple. This should be just a suggestion, as I said, not an in-your-face characterization. But you'll be surprised to see what a different neckline on a simple top can do alongside the right point of view. Your eyes are key in delivering this. Like with great screen acting, your eyes are key. A great headshot has a strong focus on the eyes because they are what conveys emotion and connection. And it's that connection that will capture the casting director's attention and will make them curious, will make them want to know more about you. The camera should capture that spark, that connection, that point of view. And this will be a lot easier if you know what it is that you're doing in front of the camera. I spent my first photo shoots trying to be myself, but actually coming off as shy and a little withdrawn because truly I had no idea what I was presenting. And although there are some people who are naturally comfortable being photographed, most of us, actors, are not 100%. I am, for example, super comfortable being filmed, but not so much being photographed. And I discovered that a lot of that came down to the fact that I had no idea what I was doing while I was being photographed. I'll show you some different headshots I took through the years and will use them to comment good and bad things about them. Do you see the difference in my eyes in these 2 headshots? Leave aside the physical objective differences such as the haircut. Do you see that the eyes are actually different? This simply comes from the fact that I knew what I was going for in the second shot, whereas I was just there in the first one. In these shots, I was trying to convey a more natural, authentic presentation of me that could serve as my main headshot. But even in this case, I needed to help myself and make some choices, some decisions in regards to what I wanted the headshot to present, how I wanted it to represent me as an actor. These are headshots that present my casting type in a very specific way, and they're great as a 3rd, 4th, or 5th shot on your spotlight page. The first 2 keep a little bit more neutral. Let's now talk about some more obvious but still very important things. All casting directors will tell you that a headshot should look like you. But what does that mean? It simply means keep your headshots updated. Don't send a casting director a 10-year-old image of you, and avoid heavy makeup and over-the-top retouching and model-type shots with strong posing. You should be able to walk through the door and be recognizable. If you aren't, this isn't great because it's going to be a big waste of time for the casting director, and it's really going to leave them with a sour taste in their mouth. Technically speaking, your headshot should be well lit and draw the attention on you, not on your background. Soft, even lighting tends to work best to highlight your features without casting harsh shadows. However, there are some photographers that shoot slightly harsher, and they can really work for certain faces and features. The background should be simple and unobtrusive. You want the focus to be on you, not on a busy or distracting backdrop. Certain agents and casting directors prefer outdoor photo shoots, and others would recommend studio headshots. As long as the attention is on you, on your face, on your eyes especially, this won't be a deal breaker. Don't get your friend to take your headshots, unless your friend is a photographer specializing in headshots for actors, of course. I know that as actors we have a lot of expenses, memberships and so forth, but if you should invest in something, that should be your headshots. A good headshot photographer knows how to capture you and your acting persona, and they're able to convey character. And this is so important. Remember the sea of thumbnails we talked about? The first ones that get discarded are flat, non-captivating headshots. And that's a shame, because this could really mean that a great actor could be discarded just because they have the wrong headshot that is not really working for them. If you have an agent, it's very good to consult with them as well on this, as they likely have a more objective perspective than you on yourself. And they're constantly submitting actors, so they know what works and what doesn't. Lastly, let's talk about pricing. How much should you expect to pay for professional headshots? I'm UK based, and here in London prices can vary and range between £200 at an absolute minimum to about £400 for a good quality headshot session that gives you 3 to 5 edited headshots. This typically includes a couple of hours of shooting. I've done some research in the US market, and especially in larger cities like Los Angeles or New York, professional headshots can range anywhere from $250 to $700, and I have friends that have paid close to $1,000. Again, this can vary depending on the photographer's experience, the length of the session, and how many final images you receive. Now, you really don't want to overspend. Do your research, see the photographers you like and that you think could work well for your face. You'll see that some of them do better with more angular faces and some others with softer looks. They're human, so they may prefer shooting something over something else, and this will show in their work. And then I'd suggest you stay somewhere maybe in the middle as regards the fee. I don't know, £300. Headshots can take a few sessions to get right, especially if you're at the beginning of your career, and anyway, you will have to update them. So it's better not to eat into all your savings at once anyway. So when choosing a photographer, check out their portfolio and make sure that they have experience with actors specifically. The photographer should understand how to capture your range, your type, your personality. During the session, you also want to feel comfortable and relaxed, because that's when you get your best work. To sum it all up, a great headshot is a combination of casting type, authenticity, and professional quality. It should show a casting director exactly who you are as an actor and give them a reason to call you in for that audition. And while prices can vary, think of headshots as an investment in your acting career, as they truly are the first step to getting noticed. So that's it. I hope this helps and helps you understand how to approach your headshots with a clear strategy. Good luck out there, and if this video helped you, please leave me a like or comment below. See you next time.